Hi, welcome back everyone.
Good afternoon. Hope you guys taken your lunch. So if you're eating right now, don't be shy. You can still join us. So let us know in the comment below and let us know what you taken for your lunch. So whoever are new, we are from NexTech, the IT solution company. My name is Manman,
My name is Al.
and we are actually based in Malaysia, in PJ.
We're an IT consulting company. So if you ever need to digitize your business, you want to upgrade your business digitally, you can always look for us on Facebook, LinkedIn. Just look
Yes.
for NT Global or NexTech.
Yes. And also make sure you hit the like button and share it to a business owner or your friend or the HR department. So make sure that they don't miss out this session.
So if you're not watching this live and you're watching a replay, don't worry, you can always just contact us, as well as you can always click the links that we send out in the comments below. You can also leave comments, we'll be reading them most of the time.
Hi, good afternoon, Yi Long.
Hello, Tina. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Nian.
Yes.
Lovely to see you all today. All right, welcome back, everyone. Keep tapping the like button so we can get more engagement. Do share this with your friends, your business owner, your family, your wife, anyone. Yes. So, just to let you know, NexTech always help with SMEs to improve operations and also scale smoothly with Odoo. So we can
Yes.
help you implement ERP systems or digitize your business today.
Yes.
So,
So whoever just came in just now, who just newly came in, we welcome you. And hi, good afternoon. Once again, let us introduce ourselves again. My name is Manman.
my name's Daniel.
Yes, we are from NexTech, the IT solution company, right? We're based in Malaysia. So make sure you hit the like button and share it to a business owner or maybe the HR department, okay? And then do let us know where you are from. You can comment in the section below and let us know you are from which country or maybe which area so that we can get to know you better. Yeah, and then I saw a few more coming in. Hi, Kaiwan. And hi, Amos.
All right, so let's just talk a little bit about today's topic. Today's topic is a bit funny. The name is the Hotel Buffet Licensing Secret. Now, let's talk about it. So, imagine you're at the hotel buffet, but you only want sushi, but there's other options there. There's seafood, roast, pastas, dessert. But let's say the buffet includes so many other dishes. Would you complain if you're paying for the food that you don't eat?
You can comment in the section below yes or no, so we can see and have more engagement. Hi, Tina from Vietnam. Wow, we have Vietnam friend. Yeah, because we NexTech, we actually partner with SME from Malaysia and also Singapore. We mostly partner with Malaysia and Singapore SME. So of course, if you are from other than Malaysia and Singapore, we are more welcome that you can join our session. Hi, join us. Hi, no. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So we were talking about why would you complain about paying for food that you don't eat? Tina also agrees. She says no. Of course not. Nian also says no. Well, you see, think about it. Would you actually complain if the hotel buffet included more food than you can actually eat? Of course not. It's about the flexibility of what you can choose, right? You
Yes.
chose the buffet because there's more options for you. But believe it or not, surprisingly, business owners today think quite similarly. So many business owners nowadays think that ERP softwares is a bit different. They're not quite sure, right? So today's agenda, we're gonna talk about why ERP pricing is often misunderstood. We're also gonna talk about why the cheapest option is not the most cost effective, right? We're also gonna talk about what business owners should evaluate before investing in a system.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about a real case, right? So, so these are the agendas that we're going to talk about today. And now let's talk about the SME case story. So, this it's a trading company. They have about 25 employees and they're already going for 3 years straight. So, yeah. So, the owner first asks a vendor, can I buy an accounting software
Of
or
course.
even an ERP system? They ask, can I just buy the accounting? But next thing you know, after 3 months, their business scaled. They're looking for inventory, Scaled again. Now they're looking for CRM.
Yes.
Scaled again. They're looking for HR. You see, there's always an expansion at different stages.
Yes, because the company, I believe, they grow very well. So after each stages, they will come to us and tell us that they want more and more.
So now let's talk about it. So you see, they kept expanding every time. Their business scale, that means expansion. Expansion means more implementation, another software to add. You see, so after 3 years, the owner realized that he wasn't running one system. He was managing multiple softwares that's just disconnected. Does this sound familiar? Do comment yes if you think it sounds quite familiar. You know, so every time they expand, every time they scale, they just add new things and new things. But that's not so cost effective, right? He chose one item, one software at every single scale, right? But why do they do this? Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, I believe this thing is quite common
Quite common.
because each stages, especially for business owners, right? What they will think is, okay, right now we are facing this issue, right? So we just get for the software for just only for this, specific for this thing, right? So maybe later on, they have like other things happen, yeah? Or maybe the business grow very well. And then they realize that, oh, there is a miscommunication. Then they want to make things more effective. So they go and subscribe or maybe get another software. So and so is like buffet. Why we call this title as the buffet is because that when you go for buffet, right, you have two options. It's either you choose for buffet or you can choose for a la carte if you go for a restaurant, right? If there is an option, you get to choose, right? But a lot of people, they will go for buffet. Why? Because of the feeling. Because when you go for buffet, it's not about how much you can eat. It's about the feeling. Because for me, I always go for buffet almost like 2 weeks once, I can say. So I go buffet very often because not about I can eat a lot. It's about the feeling. Like today, I feel like eating maybe Japanese, like sushi. Then I can just get for sushi. But maybe the next time when I come, I don't feel like eating sushi. I want to eat like seafood or maybe some other meats or vegetables or maybe dessert. So I can just get it whatever I want, right? So the feeling that you join and you go for this kind of buffet restaurant, right? You get this kind of feeling, right? So if you go for a la carte, no right, no wrong. Yeah, it's just that when you go for a la carte, right? Maybe later on you feel, oh, I'm not full enough, right? I should get a combo, but combo is too much, so I get another a la carte. So if you see, after a few attempts of getting a la carte at the same day, it's actually cost more. You should get like a combo or maybe the buffet. It will be more. You can save
It's
your
more
money.
worthwhile, yeah.
Yes.
You actually made a very good point. That was a very good analogy. Basically, yeah, you're right about the buffet and a la carte. The more you just order, the more expensive it gets, right?
Yeah, correct.
But for buffet, you just pay one price.
Yes, correct.
Just one price. Exactly. So, but that's true. Let's talk about like from a standpoint of like a business owner, right? So, what is the actual cost? So, buying only what you need today will most probably cost higher tomorrow, correct?
Correct.
Then
correct.
multiple systems mean also multiple vendors. You're dealing with person A, person B, software A, software B. So there's so many vendors, so many renewals, so many training. This just takes so much time.
Yes, correct.
Honestly, it just takes too much time.
And also, you also need to have like different staff to control on different software that you are using, or maybe to deal with the vendor.
Exactly. So you see, whenever there's a future expansion, it just ends up costing more. There's implementation cost and all that. So other than that, we've already said this over the past 5 episodes, right?
Yes.
Your data is still disconnected regardless.
Yes.
So other than that, owners, if you do not choose to pick the correct software, the correct investment, the buffet, it basically means you lost a complete view of your business as well. So the key takeaway from this, for me, is don't just buy the software. Always please build your business platform with your company, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So do you feel like these key points are quite something that you faced before?
Yes, I do face before, and also for my friends as well,
Oh,
and also other partners that we have in Malaysia and Singapore, our partners. Yes, they did feedback to me this case also, because previously we did, tell them this kind of story that we have faced before, that people always get for a la carte. They don't get the buffet. So I do explain to them, but later on, after they really get into it, then they know that actually the buffet is more worth it. So it's like the same thing as well, because a lot of people, you can put yourself in a lift, okay? When you go into a lift, right? Example, there is like level 1 to level maybe 20, okay? So a lot of people, they start at maybe level 1 to level 5. So the view that they can see is very limited. But when you go, you take the lift up to the highest, maybe the 20 level 20, okay? You can see more wider view, more things. So it's the same thing. So if like, let's say right now you are at the early stage, maybe the things that you see is very limited. So it's like you just get for the a la carte, you think that is enough. But later on when you go higher and higher stage, right, you'll feel that this is not enough. You need more. You will keep on adding and adding. So the implementation fee, right, is the things that cost the most. So why not you get like a buffet at the first site? So when you go on, you never know when your business will grow super fast, right? Maybe the next day or the next month. When you can dream big, right? Why you dream so small, right? You can dream big, because when you dream big, you will achieve it one day, for sure, I believe. For sure, you will achieve it. So when you dream big, right, why not you just get for the buffet? One day when you achieve it, when you look it back, it's way more worth it. Agree?
I do agree on that point. But you see, I feel like it's always the investment, right? It's the investment that business owners kind of feel like they're not ready to go all in. So that's also some of the reasons why they only buy what they need today. For example, like our real case just now, whereby this trading company only needs accounting first. But later on, when they scale, they need HR, they need CRM, HR. So you see, it's the same thing as what she said, the a la carte thing, a single software. So it may be cheaper at first, but in the long run, you will need to keep implementing things. You'll have to find another vendor, that's more time. Time is money, of course, right? You spend more time looking, you're just losing money at that point, right? So that's one thing. That's exactly what she said about the business impact as well. So other than that, what do you think about owners just lost complete view of the business when they keep adding different modules or softwares?
I believe this is getting more crazy for them, because they have to like manage everything by their own, or maybe different people go and handle different things. So they have to go and they might forget as well. If like, let's say you as a business owner, sometimes you already arrange this task for this person and then another task for this person. So when you want to find back, right, you might forget like who I assigned to, right? So you have to manage a lot of things. Time consuming, bro.
Exactly, that's true. Okay, let me give you another example, right? Let's say you have Apple AirPods. You know, those AirPods that cost like about 1K now, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
So let's say you lost those. What do? Do you buy another AirPod? No, I think you do not. I'm pretty sure you're going to go on Shopee, Lazada. You're going to find the cheapest, maybe mid-range price, and you'll immediately just buy it. That's what I think you'll do. So it's the same thing here, you know. So rather than you go for the cheapest option, it might break in another, 3 months. So let's say you buy some random brand earphones, maybe it's waterproof whatsoever, but it can only last you 3 months after using, or 6 months. 1 year at the best case, right? So that's the same analogy. You can spend the lower cost first, but in the end, in the long run, you're going to have to buy a new one again after it breaks. So it's a similar thing as for a business, whereby when you purchase one software, it's okay, it's not wrong, not right or wrong, right? Like you said,
Yes.
a la carte.
Correct.
But it's much better to just go full on and invest in your business. Okay, let's talk about business, like why you should invest into it, right? So you should always ask yourself some smarter questions as a business owner. You should ask things like, will this support me in the next 3 to 5 years? When you buy a software, you have to figure out if it's a good investment or not. Can it last you long or not? Other than that, you have to think about like, will I need more softwares later? For example, you're right now looking for an inventory system. But after inventory, what else do you need? You probably need a PR system, right? So you have to think about that. Other than that, you have to also think about like, what will the future implementations cost? You will also have to think about, if this works with all of the departments in your business. You see, that's one of the problems with ERPs nowadays, right? People think it's like buying office equipment. You just buy a printer. Okay. But no, softwares are not like that. It's the operating system of your business. Correct? If you feel like that's true, do leave a comment below. Yes. Oh, okay. We do have a few comments.
Yes, very overwhelming.
Let's just address some of the comments, right? So, Bong Lone, so very troublesome when everything can connect with each other, as well as they are different software. Correct. That's one important thing. There's no single source of truth. You always have to do manual data entry, like we said.
Yes, spend more time.
Definitely. Foresight is one of the best investments a business can make. Exactly. Plan ahead. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail.
Yes, I agree that definitely.
100%. We have John Fua saying, exactly, that's the part where we underestimated at first. Once we started scaling, having tools that could grow with us instead of hitting a ceiling and having to re-platform, that's true, save us a ton of headache. Exactly, that's true. So you have to think about scaling all the time. You cannot think about what's good for you now. You should be thinking about what's good for you in the future.
Yes, maybe the 3 to 5 years, I can say.
Yeah, 3 to 5.
Or maybe more than
even
that.
better, 10. Exactly. So let's go back to the buffet analogy, right? You only want sushi. Sushi, accounting software. It's like you only want sushi. But maybe later you feel like you want to go for dessert. You suddenly need inventory, CRM, or HR. Think about that. So now, with Odoo, the user license includes all access to all standard Odoo models. So activating another standard model does not require you to buy another license. Right? Sorry. So basically, let's get back to it. So asking smarter questions is very important as a business owner. So when you think about it, you should always ask yourself, how can this help me? Exactly. So.
Yes, instead of asking how much is it, how much it
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's the most common question, right? Do you business owners feel like the most common question is, how much is it? But you have to think about it. It's not about how much. How much does it cost? It's not about how much does it cost. It's about how much will you save in the long run.
Yes, the value that it can bring to you.
Exactly. It's something like a solar panel, right? Energy, it's quite expensive up front, but in the long run, you will save much more money.
Yeah, correct.
Exactly. So for example, Odoo. With Odoo, you would have one platform. You have one beautiful platform with multiple apps for you to use in your business. You will always have a single source of truth, and you will be always able to keep track of every data from your phone, from an app. It's much simpler, rather than always chasing other people, chasing WhatsApp, chasing people on bullshit, on emails. You can directly check for yourself. And you will have less, trust loss with your staff.
And you have more time to make good decision, I can say.
You have more time to make money. Yeah. Decisions are always important.
Yep.
The cheapest, we have one from Ted Suppley over here. The cheapest solution can become the most expensive if you have to replace it later. Correct,
Yes.
exactly. Would you, let's say for your car, if something breaks down, would you choose the cheapest option? No, you probably go for mid-range, right? So it's the same thing. You wouldn't go for like a second-hand part. You would always go maybe first-hand or at least OEM.
Yeah, because even though you go for the cheapest one or maybe the second-hand one, maybe after a few months or maybe I believe like 3 to 6 months, you might feel very worried as well. Or maybe one day it might break down, all right? Or maybe it will spoil. Then you have to replace again. Don't you feel like you pay twice similar money to just replace it?
Yes, exactly. All right, so we've already gone over what business owners should ask, right? But there's one thing we have to talk about, right? Basically is the questions that you also have to ask is, can this software work with every department? That's super important because in your business, without a clear communication, you will not have any good output. To have good output, you obviously need good input.
Yes.
So exactly. So you also, as a business owner, you need to think about if can every department work it on one platform. All right. So let's just go over again one more time what business owners should ask. Basically, will this business help me in the next? Will this software help my business in the next 3 to 5 years? Will I need additional softwares later? And also, when will the future implementation or integration cost more? And also, finally, we just said it just now, is to always ask yourself, can every department use this software? Exactly.
Yeah, we have John here also raised up another message in the comment section saying that good question for point 4, whether every department could really run on one platform was actually our biggest worry too. Yes, I believe everyone go through that as well. So once it was set up properly, that it turned out to be one of the best part. Everyone finally looking at the same data.
You see,
yes.
Same data is the single source of truth. That is super important in any business nowadays. If something's not tally, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Your inventory, your sales, your finance is gonna be exploding.
Yes, everyone will be chasing one another, and then just chase for the one data.
All right. Oh, he said another thing. Grab the cheap option once, they grabbed the cheapest option, and then at the end they paid more just to fix the mess. Exactly. It's like untangling wires,
Yeah, correct. Maybe you cut the wrong wire or what?
Maybe.
Then you spend more money. You need to hire the technician to just come over, then just fix it, and you pay more money.
Exactly.
Not only the technician, and also the parts. Yeah, so you spend more money. Yes, you got the point. And we have actually one more here that comment.
Agree.
Yes, Ted agree.
Integration matters more than most people realize. Correct, exactly. So you should always plan ahead. So it's like building like wiring, right? So you have to build your layouts first. You have to build the foundations first, and then you can scale properly. Less headaches later, less mess to untangle later. All right, so that's about it. That's about it for what business owners actually should be asking. So let's talk about something else. So on the 5th of August, 8 p.m., we have a free webinar that you can join, Simplifying SMEs Business Management. So you can click the link in our comment section to join, to register. So in this webinar, what will we be doing?
We will actually give live demo, and also we will actually tell you guys how do this Odoo licensing works, and also like those common ERP pricing means. Yeah, and also like how those SME for each department connect with each department in one platform.
The most interesting to me that you just said was common ERP pricing myths.
Yeah.
I remember I had a client one time told me that, we don't need an ERP system yet because our company is so small. We only got 2 branches. He believed that ERP systems are for people with over 10 branches. No, it's not real. You can use it if you only have 1 branch as well. Think about it. As long as your business is connected into one platform, all your staff members are able to always just follow up through that platform. They no longer have to chase different departments. They no longer have to go through everything. That's the value of it, So the price doesn't matter at this point in time. So what you should think about is how you can save your cost. Your cost not only means money, it also means your time, as well as your time to make decisions, your decisions. That's very important as a business owner.
Yes, and also your lifestyle also very important. It actually balance out your lifestyle. And also we have some comment here from Moonman. How you can help me to transform my business via this Odoo system?
Well, of course, we can transform it by eliminating all your disconnected data silos. We are able to integrate all of it together into one. So you would have only one single source of truth that all of your staff and platform can follow.
So make sure you hit the link below to just register for our 5th of August webinar, which is free, all right? It's online, 8 p.m. So make sure you register, because in here we will tell you more about it, how it works.
Exactly. All right. So let's just do a quick recap, right? So just to let you know, our recap, ERP pricing is widely misunderstood by SMEs. Of course, that's one. 2, the hotel buffet analogy. So we already talked about the hotel buffet, right? A la carte buffet, which is better, which is not. But it's not about that. It's always about the flexibility, like I said earlier. You have the flexibility to choose different softwares, and you can always maybe implement one more system under the same software. You no longer have to go to different vendors, you no longer have to do different trainings, etc. Other than that, of course, it's learning about today's needs might be expensive for tomorrow's cost. It's like the analogy we gave you just now, the earphones. Basically, you purchase something less costly first, will probably be more expensive in the long run. All right. And other than that, as a business owner, we also talked about how to evaluate what platform you should invest in, right? Remember to always think about scalability and the time in the future. Foresight is very important, like one Ms. Ted said in the comments.
Yes, and also we have people sign up already, registered for our free webinar. So make sure you also you don't miss out. You also click for the link to register yourself, because it's free. So we welcome everyone whenever you are from, even though you're from Vietnam. I believe Tina is from Vietnam. If you are from other country as well, we welcome you to join. It's happening on the 5th of August. All right, it's
on Zoom, yes?
Yes, it's on Zoom, and it's 8 p.m. So make sure you click the link to register.
Exactly. Anyways, let's talk about this. All right, remember, you can also click the link, or you can scan the QR code on the screen right now. If you're watching this on your phone, just take a screenshot and you can scan it through your gallery. Or if you're not using it, you can take out your phone and scan our screen right now. So remember, our webinar is on the 5th of August, 8 p.m. And we will be talking about Odoo. We will be providing a live demo. We'll be talking about the common misconceptions with ERP pricings, etc. Do join, do scan this link. And if you're watching this non-live, if you're watching a replay, you can always comment also. You can also click and register. No pressure.
Yes, and also make sure you like and share as well. And make sure, most important thing, you register. You take a right step right now to start it before it's too late. Yeah, because this one is a free one. Make sure you register. All right. If you have a business owner friend, make sure you share it to them as well, because we want to help more SME and more business owner to grow their business well.
Exactly. Remember, scale with Odoo.
Yes.
So, all right, let's just cap it off right now. So, as business owners, please don't just ask, what does it cost today? Always ask, what will it cost my business in the next 5 years? All right, the best investment is not always the cheapest one. It's the one that supports your business as you grow. Remember, scalability is such an important thing nowadays. You want to go big, you have to plan to scale.
Yes.
Okay, so anything else, Maman?
All good for me?
All good for me. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining today's FB Live. If you found this helpful, do like, share, and tag your friends or another business owner that you know. And don't forget to register for our free webinar on the 5th of August.
All right. Make sure you hit the register button, and we hope to see you there.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your business is growing. Most growing businesses don't struggle because they lack tools. In fact, many already use multiple systems: accounting software, CRM, inventory tools, spreadsheets, and more. The real problem is this: these systems don't work together. Data is duplicated in multiple systems. Decisions are made based on outdated information. Teams rely heavily on Excel to bridge gaps. As a result, reports don't match across departments. Teams spend more time managing data than actually running the business. Disconnected systems don't just slow you down. They quietly cost you time, accuracy, and opportunities. If your systems don't talk, your teams become the integration layer. No clear data, no real-time insight, no control. What if everything just worked together? That is where we come in. At NexTech, we help you implement Odoo, turning your operational complexity into absolute clarity. By connecting core functions into a single platform, businesses can eliminate manual processes, gain real-time visibility, and operate with clarity and control. Enter data once, and it updates everywhere instantly. No duplicate data entry, no manual data transfer, no conflicting reports. You don't need more systems. You need systems that work as one. With the recent upgrade where Odoo implemented AI into Odoo.sh, the platform has become a supercharged engine, meaning we can deliver and deploy your tailored business solutions much faster. With this system, your company operates with total visibility, absolute control, and peak efficiency. And with that, your business is finally able to clear away the friction and grow much bigger. Ready to take control of your business? Let's talk. Our team is ready to provide a practical assessment of your current processes and show you the path to total control.